And we're back. So, we're gonna try something called Love
Hello.
Sam. No idea what this is. Let's find out. Who's Sam? Tell me who Sam is. This is very dark, holy crap.
You sure the brightness didn't? Oh, there you go.
Samwise. He's I love heart. This looks nice.
Yes. I've heard that this game is very good. It's about letting go relationships.
My dirty little
And
secrets. Read on to move on. Oh.
what? About letting go. About infatuations. And love. And everything related to this subject. Looks pretty.
I'm gonna leave that open. It's because it puts off the light.
And thank God that's the sound of a fridge. I thought
That
that was like something else. Oh, the light came on by itself.
it did.
I think we literally just have to read it like one page at a time, and then stuff changes in the room.
Oh,
I would
can't read it.
imagine.
I can't do anything with it.
Look on your phone. Try to see.
Oh, you can. The last human on Earth was sitting alone in a room. There came a knock on the door. I'm devastated for keeping a diary, but seems like a good time to start keeping one. Why? Because after all those years, I just can't forget about what used to be the light of my life. I know, overdramatic much. I hope Brian Comer, as much as I did, it's bound to leave that big chunk of residue. Let's just say this diary is what's left of her. So, whoever this was in love with an elf, apparently. But yes? No? It's still streaming. Just
Yeah.
for okay. 3 years have passed and the world around me is still the same, well except for me. I look like a mummified corpse. What would B say if he saw me again? B left Rosen Peak the moment he graduated high school to go to a fancy college of his dreams. Since then I could only rely on the memories of him to keep on going. I wonder if it was the same for him. Wait, so this is just some kind of college... In fact, what was that? Oh, it's saving. When you love someone, his whole existence gets etched into your brain. So no matter how much B changes, I will always know it's him. But will B do the same for me? I know B liked me a lot too, but he was not the most likely person to remember stuff. Considering how long 3 years felt for me, it's possible he did forget about me. Or am I giving him too little credit? Oh, Jesus, this person's overthinking this shit.
Here comes the big question.
Yeah,
Will he remember me?
the Ouija board.
What? That's not how you have a diary
Of course it
memories.
is. Absolutely. Obviously. No, I opened that for the light.
It's dark.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought
thank
that was
God.
like a. I thought that was like a corridor.
I don't like that.
This is like the echoiest small room I've ever stepped in. Stay
Why?
here. This is safe. I
Why is there an option to do that?
don't know. Can I do anything else now?
I have to grab a pen.
Controls are weird.
Oh, you have to choose yes or no. There's like a little marker that would appear.
What? Where?
When you were like
Making.
moving your mouse around,
You're making
I
stuff
thought I
happen.
saw something. Oh, low battery. Alright then.
What?
Oh. You marked in as no.
Oh no. Am I kidding? I'm getting this matters now. Brian is a great guy and all, but after all this time, I can't be sure of anything. I just hope the time together was meaningful enough to him, enough to make him cherish even the darkest one. The darkest what? Speaking of
Thanks.
cherishable memories, I wonder what happened to Joe's Diner. Used to be my favorite place, naturally because it was B's favorite place to begin with. If there were two good things that were good for Rose and Peaks, it would be Brian and Joe's Diner. One of the best pancakes in the world. Ah, yeah. Things were so much easier back then. You could just go, hey, and I'd be like, hey! Nothing but hanging out after that. Some occasional visit to Calton Hill. Will he remember my voice? Will he say hey to me again? Did time. I didn't press hang up.
Haha, phone number. Can you look around?
Can you hear me? I want to say hello every time he calls. I called him. And what I want to do and can do are two different things.
As
As
always.
always. Just enjoying B's presence on the other side of the phone was satisfying too, in a way though. Hey! Hi. I imagine him eagerly awaiting to hear something other than my breath. Ugh, I wish I could
What
sneak
the
into people's
fuck?
minds.
Get up and close the window.
Can't. Is it someone staring at me through there?
Yeah.
Ugh. Can't read it again. I must have to close it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, there it is.
I didn't even do anything.
There was a highlight.
Where did that note come from?
Oh shit.
Mike, what it said. First day of new school and it's on your gun tongue, classified as undesirable. By what seems to be the queen of the Wayrite Academy. I spent last night telling myself confidence, Sam, confidence! But it looks like I should have spent that time picking better clothes. I try not to care too much about blending in, but these kids already look at me like I'm candy handed out by strangers. The package seems fine, but you know there's something fishy in there. Judging from their whispers, I could figure out they didn't know right way even accepted transfers. Wait, right. Did I say that the wrong way around? It's been less than 24 hours since I moved to Rosen Peak, and I already enjoy sitting alone in my dorm room more than attempt socializing with people who call me a city girl. Well, screw you, hillbillies. Besides, I decided not to force myself into making friends after how my old friends decided to turn on me. I hope these guys leave me alone at least. Keeping a diary sure can help keep things together in all the chaos. I haven't kept a diary since kindergarten, but this seems a good time to restart. Kudos to Mom for giving me advice. Oh shoot! Almost forgot calling it. Write you later, diary. My only true friend. Love, Sam. Now entering Rosen Peak. If I had that power, I would never stop looking for B's window. Creepy. What? Will you remember the moment he came into my life? For me, it is as clear as the moment he left. So clear that the downfall of our relationship still cuts deep into my heart. Yeah, life in Rosen Peak was a job. Wait. That was weird. Life in Rosen Peak was a jar filled with bittersweet candies. Not exactly tasteful, but I learned to enjoy it. Nevertheless, it's where my heart lies. Why was that changing between capitals? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Wrote a poem in B's memory. He used to struggle with Miss Leslie's poetry practices. Even if he didn't have to try that hard, Miss Leslie always told us poetry is not about fancy words. Let your feelings do all the work. Well, this is how I feel. I stand at his doorstep, half filled with desire. He rushes down the stairs, heart red like fire. But before his spirit can soar, first he must answer the door. I don't like it.
I don't like that at all. Nope. Why? This is like the second.
What's
I'm
that
not
even?
even. Just, uh. I hate it.
Weird. There's another note.
Oh no.
Stacy is a classic. FYI, she's the one who talked crap about my favorite vintage shirt. It's like she jumped straight out of a cheesy teen drama. Blonde, hot, always talking, and a cheerleader. She even has a beefy jug for a boyfriend. I didn't want to start talking shit about someone already, but how could I resist? Every time I get in Stacy's view, triggered an obvious backbite. I'm seriously started to think she's under a curse that kills her if she stopped talking about someone else. Sadly, coping with her bitchiness wasn't the hardest part of the day. Mom called again. As far as she knows, it's just rainbows and butterflies here in Rosen Peak. I can still remember the complicated face she made when I told her that my application was accepted by Wayrite. None of us were expecting him to approve a transfer request of an 11th grader. Even if she told me she understands my need to move out of the city, I really feel guilty for leaving her alone. You already used up your last runaway chance, Sam. Get yourself together. If not for you, for Mom. I'm Stacy. I'm pretty.
Doors are
Hey.
like all wildly open.
Ah, it's closed. Other way, right? Kids was so predictable. The doors were already open even before I put my hand on the knob. But B's door was closed shut, and so beautifully painted. Everyone liked him, but couldn't get him to open up. I knew there was something more behind that pretty paint. Something behind his... That's weird. But on the other hand, being able to hang out with him was a good enough blessing for me. Enough to make me want to never leave his side. Never ever?
Get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Someone's here. I can fucking feel it. Guys, it's not just me, right? Someone's in the house. Or am I just panicking? Yeah, this is a horror game. I've... Okay. Oh my god. I don't want that. Take your phone. Take your phone. Can we take the phone? Oh my god.
The setting gives itself away a small town fits perfectly as a setting for mysterious horror genre. Lush forests, endless hills, and a lake that I'm certain is hiding a couple of dead bodies. I could pay to visit one day and get some gorgeous shots. As for now, I'm gonna leave those point of interest on my to-do list. I guess that's what that means. Which I'm already filled with crazy amounts of homework. I now know why youngsters of Wayrite try their best to get as far away from school as possible after class. Even on weekdays, pretty girls like Stacy will have their boyfriends give them a ride, and others make use of the power of public transportation to get the more crowded parts of town. It does feel too quiet with no one left in school, but at least I don't feel as lonely as I was in San Diego. At least I don't have time to watch everyone I know turn their faces away from me in some kind of demon spawn, as if I'm some kind of demon spawn. At least I don't have to be reminded how fucked up things can be in a single moment. Moving on won't be easy, but as long as I keep myself busy, it won't be that hard. As for my weekend plan, I'll just improvise in the morning.
You have to turn the lights on.
Yep.
There's... Fuck. Hate it. This is so uncool. Wait, something's in the closet on the door. On the inside. Or was it me?
It's just the texture. It's a bit
Oh,
weird.
it's like, yeah, okay. Alright. Yes. Can you get up now and turn the light? I have a feeling something bugged. Like, you picked up the note instead of like getting up to reach the light,
Yeah.
and I think it progressed. But I can't see shit now, so I mean, you can just do a new game and just go for a page just quickly.
I mean, let me quit and then try and reload it. Oh god, it quits the game entirely.
Yeah, and this would stream died as well.
Reloading. Let's try that again.
That's not the game that you're streaming to me.
Oh, what's the streaming to?
Yep, there it is.
My mouse is missing. There we go. Should try just pressing continue and see if it actually.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, there's a lamp. He was the best quarterback, way right could ask for. Seeing him running all sweaty on the field always triggered something tingly within me. Something that made me want to catch him behind his back and... Ew. All sorts of feelings and thoughts were pumped restlessly into my brain. With every heartbeat, it gave me a bad headache and a good kind of headache. A good kind of bad head. What? I wanted to stop. I wanted it to never stop. But hey, as soon as B gave me that hey, all those headaches were washed away. It used to be the best prescription I could ask for. Take away the pain and let only the good things stay. Hey! Hi.
Guess we have to find something that fits in there.
You think so? Maybe just take... It's like a cut of that out.
Try going back a few pages. One more. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna just. Oh, hi.
For a boarding school, Waywright intellects are not all that interested in becoming intelligent. I visited the library today and two things surprised me. The place was much bigger than one at my old school. Someone could get lost in here. I had a strong feeling that people rarely visit the library, maybe because they feared being lost in there. The place was too clean. Even the books showed little sign of human touch. Now I feel sorry for complaining about Miss Lacey's book assignment. I wonder if Stacy is even thinking about picking a book, with her admiring her boyfriend Carl's tattoo all day. I doubt she has spare time to do that. Is she depending on Carl to do the reading for her? Seriously? According to what I saw so far, he's either busy reacting to whatever's coming out of Stacy's mouth or working up some shenanigans with his jock buddy. Brian, was it? So yeah, right? In the meantime, I should be more concerned about myself and the well-being of the whole school. Way too cool for books. Open those eyes, no need for words. The sweetest love songs, those eyes utters.
I don't want that. Turn around and sing for me. Fridge. What?
The f
That's literally what I thought about.
Visit the library again, a bit more people than before, and among them is Brian. It's not worth a bother, but seeing a major skank's boyfriends. Bud wandering around the library is uncanny by anyone's standards. He must have been there to pick up the books from Miss Leslie's assignment. I almost got too close to him by trying to see what he was going to pick. I really hope he didn't notice that. I'd rather be known as a regular geek than a creepy one. A jock in a library? Yeah, I've seen everything. Woe is me. Hate to admit, but seeing Brian at the library today was the only diary-worthy event. Probably because it's the only human interaction that didn't give me the sensation of someone talking behind my back. At least today's entry is a tad more meaningful than... Is it? Is it more meaningful? I need to revise my book options now. Write to you later. I don't like that picture. It's creepy. I miss him even when I'm with him. I see him even when he's not looking. That's someone. That's the photo that someone just took of me. It's under the bed.
What the fuck? No. Oh wait, you can do the bed thing. It was highlighted. Why would you even... Why would she do that? There's a heart on the wall.
What was that before?
Guess we have to take the stick and... Oh god, this is gonna be horrible.
It was Mr. Kane of 9th psychology class, and he still managed to come up with another lame activity. This time he gave each of us a sheet and made us write down some of our own personal traits. For the next 10 cringy minutes, I managed to squeeze out some of the aspects of myself that I could hate less. After that, Mr. Kane told us to think about whether or not others would agree to each of them. He called it re-engaging the perspective towards oneself. Blah blah. Wow, like I really needed to reevaluate my stupid self, but it's not the dumb subconscious exercise that's bugging me right now. When the papers were being passed around, Brian, yep, him again, kinda smiled at me. It's 11 p.m. now, why am I writing about this? It's most likely an accidental glance, but I still don't know why. The very image hovered in my head. for the rest of the class. Okay, the rest of the day. Stupid brain probs wants to an excuse for screwing up today's math test. Get out of my brain, Brian. That was weird. Did you see
What
that?
the fuck was that? I did see that. Little fucking creepy baby. Holy bitch.
As the time we spent together grew longer, one question kept on growing with it. What does the me in B's eyes look like? Does he see me as I see him? Does he see me as I see myself? Does he see me as I want him to? I screamed in agony, but there
Scream.
was nobody to even hear it. Well, let's think that I... It's annoying because there's no cursor for me, for it to like tell me... Is it like a sentence? Crosshair. Yes, please. That's better. Will others think that I do not overthink? No. Would never lie to my friends. Yes. Never use others for my personal gains. Yes. Won't betray anyone close to me. Never act on impulse. Yeah, this guy seems coming on. Don't run away from my responsibilities. That's a tough one. What should I put?
Put it on no. Oh god.
I feel like she would say yes. Oh. Bloody.
But we won't say anything.
I was returning some of the books I checked out when he came out of nowhere. Hey, anything worth reading? I never thought the voice was aimed at me, but my heart was somehow already skipping a beat. Brian had to tap me on the shoulder to get my complete attention. Sam, right? I saw you were going in and out of the library, he said with a buttery voice. It's not like... I know he said battery voice. It's not like I've been stalking you or anything. I come here from time to time to get the stupid assignment out of the way so I can focus on my games. He said he couldn't find anything interesting to read, and since all he could think about were comics, he could use some guidance. My mind was still jumbling from the ambush. All I remember saying is, how about Misery? Stephen King's works are good enough to get you started, because boys like any story of blood and breaking bones, right? Oh god. I don't recall how the rest of the conversation went, but I'm certain he said, see you later at some point. I said, yeah, see it. Misery, real nice, Sam. If Brian didn't know you were a weirdo, he does now. Yes, Sam. What I did for B. All of them because I loved him. Why couldn't he just understand? Others were nothing but poison. I was the only one who truly cared, but B didn't even appreciate the things I've done for him. I never wanted drama. I wanted a poemish life? What the fuck? A tender, subtle love story written only for his
I
eyes.
guess you can maybe mark one of the words and erase the other one. Try it. With the pen.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's totally fine if no one else gets it, as long as B does. He was always welcome in my world. I gave him the key to it. Even if he lost it, he could always come back to our world to find it. And I think it's a good time to come back now. B, let's go back to our small world, where I placed my heart everywhere you lived. Let's go back.
Joe's Diner.
Give me the heart. Wait, do I need...
Everything's
there
all
any more?
three.
Is there more?
thing is giving me such a weird vibe.
um.
Maybe let's go back, like, flip the page? Yeah. Yes.
Turns out the lake does have a history of a dead body. I know this because I visited there. I visited there because Brian took me there. Why? Why? It all happened so fast. I was outside the yard reading when Brian appeared out of nowhere. Again, he said, "Hey," and tell me how he actually enjoyed the book, and how we never read the same book twice in his life. And since he was heading out, he offered me to give. Hey. Offered to give me a tour of the town.
No, now.
7 minutes later, we were passing Joe's Diner, home of the world-famous pancakes. Hey, Brian. There was also an arcade across from the diner. Brian hates the place, but it's teeming with 10-year-olds. Because it's teeming with 10-year-olds. The donut shop was Brian's must-go-to place, too, unlike the music store, which, according to him, seriously needs to restock. I found my own point of interest at bookstore. Does that make sense? Point of interest?
Yeah, it's a place of interest.
Place of interest, bookstore. It was weird seeing a bookstore and a gym standing side by side though. At the end of the tour, I finally got a taste of the sweet pancake Brian worshipped. Out of the window, I could see the weird, gigantic hill that was also visible from my dorm room. Brian revealed that his secret base of some kind once, since few people actually visit Colton Hill. There's a place called Colton Hill here. We jokingly said he could take me there when I'm cool enough. After dinner, Brian dropped me off at the bus station and drove off to meet up with his friends. I was exhausted but hyped up beyond my limits. I can't sleep. How can I when the whole day just feels like a dream?
So the hearts probably go to the diner.
Carlton Hill?
Cotton Hill. And
the donut shop.
The donut shop, yeah. You're flattered. Oh, maybe you can mark a heart of your own with the pen.
Maybe. Nope.
What's the pen for?
I don't know. I miss Montague Bakery. B never shuts up about his donuts. So tasty. They did taste sweet, just like these, huh? Each bite was another memory to savor. But just like a donut, it had an expiration date. It turned cold and bitter. I miss its. You don't hear that?
I heard that too.
I miss its warmth. The fuck? I miss it.
What's happening? Fridge. Fridge is open.
Donut! Oh my god, I feel like I'm playing The Simpsons hit and run all of a sudden. Definitely a Simpsons donut.
Look at the bathroom door.
You seen that, didn't you? That was like that before. So panicky.
Well, wait a bit. It's not cold. I mean, it is cold. The donut is cold. You probably have to microwave it.
You think so?
Doku's right. Thanks, Doku. I'm panicking because she's crazy.
Microwave donuts are actually pretty nice. You just stick them in for like 10 seconds and they taste really good. Okay, that doesn't normally happen when you microwave a donut. Just so you know. Um, yeah, the golems just obliterated the hammerheads today. I now know why they say Brian and Kyle are more than buds, but I've called them an awesome duo too, if only Kyle wasn't an asshole of a douche. Okay. I mean, the guy has his name tattooed on his arm. Call me old-fashioned, but I think you should go to a hospital. Sorry. You should go to a hospital and get this ego checked out, cause it must be swollen huge. At least he leaves me alone, other than giving me that creepy stare when I pass by. I understand how Stacy can keep hanging with him, but Brian, they do say we sometimes become friends with those who are the opposite ends. So maybe it's not such a weird thing. For me, the real win was the photo I took of Brian. Watch out for Sam Holt, the rising teenage stalker. Bring in the Polaroid camera I bought years ago during my camera geek years. Seems like a good idea now. Sigh. I know I promised myself to stay away from people, stay away from the drama, but when I look at Brian, when he talks to me, it feels like maybe, just maybe, it's okay to have a little drama for myself. I'm not ready to define what the feeling is, but for now, I'm going to label it as something for a shoulder to cry on. And just shove it under my bed, like the pictures I took today. Oh. Let's put this over here. Let's have a... I wonder if I can get the folders from under the bed. I hated every moment I was not with B. I was helpless. Every day I wanted to call him just so that we could chat, but I was afraid of what Brian would think of it. It could hurt his reputation. When I finally worked up the nerve to call, all I could do was listen to him say hello. That was as far as our late night phone call with chit chat would go. I hung up wondering if he knew who was on the other end of the line. I remember the strong burning sensation that came every time I called him. That red, fiery sensation. Red. So fucking red. Red everywhere. Sam O'Brien, SMV, Sam O'Brien, Sam O'Brien.
You're free. Oh, fuck. Finish what you started. Jesus, I saw that person. Oh.
You think she killed him?
You were... Can you check under the bed again? It's
I
like,
don't think
it said that there were photos.
Yeah, I
Or the
thought so as
bathroom,
well,
like,
but...
check the house. Oh. I don't... Okay.
Oops, I wobbled.
It's stuck. What? No one told me
Oh.
this game happens outside. Not allowed outside, it's COVID season. Time. Pandemic.
One pandemic. Wait. That's a big whack.
That's a dead body.
What?
No, it's a rock.
Ugh, it's bright. Meet me at
Meet me
Colton
at the
Hill. You
Colton.
know where to find me. Okay.
I heard someone running.
No, me too.
Someone was running at you.
Sam, meet me at Colton Hill.
No. I'm gonna read the page.
Due date for Miss Leslie's book report is right around the corner, and I'm not finished. If only I was too disturbed. Normally I wouldn't bother reading the funeral man story, but for some reason I thought, hey, why not? The premise for Mingled itself is pretty generic. Jenny has a huge crush on her childhood friend Michael, but she can't get Michael to think of her as more than just friends. She reaches a conclusion that it's because of all those girls around him. So she starts making a list of all the basic girls who have a crush on Michael. What she's planning to do with the list is yet to be revealed. Okay. If I can finish reading the book by tomorrow, I'll be able to finish the report with enough time for a revise. P.S. I wonder how Brian is doing with his assignments. Why am I interested? Because he's been asking for my help with some of his work, and I gladly agreed to. To do that, because by helping Brian focus on his practices, so he can bring trophies to our beloved school, it's safe to say I'm part of a bigger cause. Not like I'm doing this for personal reasons, right?
Reach up. What? Oh my god, I hate it.
Fill it with the desires I had to secretly incubate. You. Desires of whispering words. Of whispering words like, don't leave me, don't go away, don't smile for others. Please don't look away, please don't look away. Please don't look away.
Oh my god.
What was that? Wait, did I fuck up?
I think that was meant to happen. Try again. Oh no, you have to keep looking. Although I don't want to.
Oh my god, that's
I
really hard.
really don't.
Holy shit, that's really difficult.
Where's the lamp? Get it up? Fuck.
Oh my god. Stacy invited everyone to the late post-victory party at our place this Friday. Weird that she took me this. Weird that she told me this at the walk. Wait, what's it? Hallway herself. The sudden act of courtesy was enough to leave me frozen. But to think of it, a self-conscious beauty queen like Stacy would love showing off how tolerant she could be. I'd prefer celebrating quietly in my room, but since the party is practically being held for Brian, I thought it would be sort of rude for me not to be there. He was nothing but nice to me since I met him, so the least I could do was show up. Plus, I could probably witness the face Stacy makes when she sees I actually had the nerve to show up. Maybe, just maybe, I could even piss her off if I imagined to strike a conversation with Brian. And Omega hanging out with an alpha, Kyle would be busy comforting Stacy, fuming about how I mess up her ecosystem. No peer pressure, Sam. Just clean drinks and hopefully some casual talk with Brian. What could possibly go wrong? Like staring into Cole's eyes, I never knew if he knew. I was looking at him. Did he know I was there? Maybe he knew, but simply didn't care. The only thing looking back is my decaying sanity. I wanted to look away so much, but what's the point when the stench is still there? I started to think the only way to get his attention was to throw myself off Colton Hill. What? How did I come so low? All I wanted was a chance to show how I feel about Beat without any noise getting in the way. I still could have had some peace with Brian despite all the shit I had to deal with. Brian was super likable. Everyone liked everything about him. They couldn't stop smiling when Brian started talking. The smiles they give him made me want to puke. Wait, oh, I thought you said wait, Doku. Sorry. Not what? The smiles they give him made me want to puke. They smile as if their relationships with Brian mean so much more than the one I have with me, and yet it was still the only left of a broken heart when he left Rosen Peak. Oh, so he left. He was so determined about leaving that being a star player wasn't enough for him. He needed to be a fucking model student. Nothing says pick me to college administration like spotless student record. I can't.
That's a bathroom, I think, right? Oh no.
The girl is 16 who was found dead on Calden Hill likely ended her own life, police says. Sam Hall, the transfer student of Wainwright Academy, had been reported missing for 6 days until Rosen Peak authorities discovered a body in the forest. Due to days of heavy rain around the time of her death, the investigation of Miss Hall's death faced a few challenges. However, interviews with school faculty members and its students led to the possibility that she threw herself off the cliff of Calden Hill after months of rejection from her peers. She was rarely seen with others, says one of the former teachers. She was even publicly humiliated just before her disappearance and must have worked as a tipping point for her. Rosen Peak police say the fall did not kill Sam instantly. It is possible she gasped for air through a broken neck before dying. Oh jeez. Wainwright Academy now faces a suspicion of neglecting its students, led by the mother of... Was there another bit? There's needles on the table.
There was, I don't know why, but there was that note. That's like, meet me at the Golden Hill. Can we actually go outside of this? I wonder. Okay. Oh, not.
Oh man, everything's gone wrong. All my senses are screaming in pain. I don't even remember drinking any booze. The pain only escalated the moment Brian texted me. You feeling okay? No, I was not okay. And why is Brian asking me this? Did I do something to him? According to Brian, I went from being quiet to crazy, happy, and cute. His words, not mine. Real quick. I was so close to being the center of the party that he had to bring me back to my dorm. Why can't I remember any of them? Congrats, Sam, you reached a new low in life. Shit, is this it? Is this how I die? I sincerely asked Brian if there was a good place to kill myself. He said, maybe now is a good time to show you... Oh, what? Since I passed the test by showing the whole school a different me. Is he seriously going to take me to Carlton Hill Hideout? Tomorrow I'm going to the so-called romantic place in Rosen Peak O'Brien. There's something in my head that's keeping me awake. It's not a hangover. Wait, what actually happened? Did he kill her, or did she...
No. But I don't want to look through the thingy hole. Oh my god. I
Why
hate
is it...
this.
Why is it like a shower room? Oh, shit. Someone over there.
Mm-hmm. Guessing we have to go up to them.
For the scare.
Prepare for war.
And hop.
Oh god. What?
I got pushed.
Why did that person thing
Oh, there's another
sound
map.
like a rat? Bless you.
Oh my god, Brian actually, I was sneezing. Oh my god, Brian actually took me to Carlton Hill. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna sneeze again. The hideout Brian mentioned, wonderful view of the small town. The whole place under the golden sunset. The best part of the spot was that it was quite hidden and unsafe. You could easily roll down the hill if you were careless or drunk, and no one would find you for days. How awesome is that? Being drunk with that wonderful moment didn't cause any accident though. We sat there for less than an hour, but it felt like an eternity. I can't even remember what we talked about. I do remember saying how beautiful Rosen Peak is, and Brian being all meh about it. I guess you can get fed up with views like this too. Today's only regret is that I failed to bring the true essence of the hills back to view with me. Back with me. There's a reason why I gave up photography as a hobby in the first place. At least a close-up shot of Brian was not half as bad. When I came back down from the hill, it became clear that my life just became a bit more messed up now. I know because I really want to talk to Brian again soon. Help me get to sleep quickly today, diary. Love, Sam. Brian's secret hideout. A closed Calton Hill hiking route discovered by himself so he can hide from the world around. Not a flashy place, but it had a great view. All of life's problems. Weird. I wish it could be our special place, ours and ours only. Calton Hill is nothing but a rock pile of blood-soaked memories now. Why did he have to break my fucking heart? Was I just one of his friends? Maybe that's it. That's why he wanted to leave, even after I told him we won't be together anymore. He thought he was too good for me, for Rosen Peak, and me. To him, I was just a picture, a background in his picture. Again?
What the heck is that photo?
The book report was finished days ago, but I can't stop thinking about...
Right, cool. Oh my god.
What the fuck? No. Oh my god.
Are you taking the pictures?
Oh no. What's it going to print out? Summarize the rest of the book, Jenny. And the book was some of the rest of the book. Jenny goes on this jealousy-fueled sabotage rampage on every girl he was a crush on. Michael. I know it sounds horrible without context, but it's actually kind of cute. No, it's not. She finally stands on top, but Michael finds out what she's done. He breaks Jenny's heart by saying he can't be sure of who she is anymore. Things work out in the end, but that is not why I sympathize with the doggy psycho girl. Brian is just like Michael, popular, has killer biceps, busy hanging out with people. I can't see what he wants because of all the noise around him. I know he wants to go to college, but what about beyond the boring stuff? What kind of person does he like? What does he think about me? He told me about his mom, how she died of cancer last year. It must have been so hard trying to look okay in front of everyone who's depending on him. I sometimes feel like he can't see me because he's been busy trying to meet everyone's expectations. I know how those around us can be hateful, and it's dangerous to rely on them so much. I just wish I could tell Brian one day I'm here for him.
Oh.
Brian got what he wanted in the end. He left Rosen Peak as soon as he was given the chance. As for me, I was left to suffocate in the hole of tainted memories until I drown in my own endless nightmare. Yeah. Every day, every night, I'm surrounded by whispers, whispers that lie, whispers that eat away my brain piece by piece, no matter how hard I try. Oh God, I hear them again. Are you in a healthy relationship? Quick, take this quick survey. One must take as much as one gives. What? Obsession is a stronger. No. No one can have what you can't. He never loved you. Ah, they both know. Because you're a selfish little shit. All your problems are caused by you. It's all your fault. Lies. Are you in denial? Are you regretting? Okay. Someone's... No, thank you. Hello?
I don't actually know what the name is.
Game is what?
This name.
No, I don't think it is. I was just playing. That's getting worse. And a fucking shithole town left a disgusting crack in my heart. Oh. This actually gave us an essay poetry, an easy poetry assignment for once. She said it's okay to make a parody of the classics as long as we stick to the ABCD pattern. So I took the liberty of letting my imagining go ABC berserk. Here is a slight taste of my early work. Roses are red, violets are blue. My life would have sucked if it wasn't for you. I could have waited for Brian to ask for my help with homework again, but I decided to make the first move. And guess what? He said he can handle it alone. Call me paranoid, but I'm worried I might have hurt Brian's pride. That's what happens when Sam opens her idiot mouth and uses her idiot brain. P.S. Decided to carry my diary in my bag. The doors in the girls' dorm are way too easy to open. Not as easy as Stacy though, if you know what I mean. I even saw one of the girls use a notepad to crack her door open. Besides, I have this weird hunch someone's been reading my diary. Decided not to ignore this hunch. It's getting worse. It's getting bigger and bigger. The voices I hear from the cracks are getting louder. I see more and more eyes staring at me through the gap. When I ran out of places to run, I had only one solution. Now my memories are scattered all over the dark. Now I must look for them.
And now you get up and take pictures. What's sake? I indulge your gaze. So bad.
I cherish your smile. What the fuck is it? Okay.
You indulge me. Actually, I indulge you.
Howard?
Wait, coward?
I am not.
What's beneath the thing? What is that ring? Is that a
Well,
towel rack or
it's
whatever?
a towel. It's a towel thing, yeah. What was that? Oh my god. She's gone great. Where's the next one?
Can you open the fridge? It will be easier to find it. Nope. I'm gonna have to turn the light off in the bathroom and then take a picture of the coward.
Oh, because I'm being a coward by turning the light on.
But
Yep. That was it. Well played. Keep me forever warm. Oh, we need to put it in order, right? I indulge your gaze. God, was this part of a poem? What's the A, B, C, B thing?
it's like with rhyming, I believe.
See my
The second and
endless...
fourth verse have to rhyme.
I cherish your smile. Gaze, warm, rays.
So gaze and raise is 2 and 4.
Yeah.
Or 4 and 2.
With Brian preparing for a rematch with the Hammerheads, I once again gladly gave him a hand with the non-important homework stuff. I must say, the teachers here don't give their post students a break just because the test is over. It's not like I'm burdened with helping out, but Brian is really trying hard to get good grades. From what I heard, he doesn't have much to worry about going to college since he's practically a local football star. Maybe his pushy police dad raised him to be an overachiever. It's funny how a model athlete like Brian got friends like Kyle who always find excuses to pull him out of school. It's unfair, really. As long as you are a sports star, you'll end up with douches like him, no matter how nice a person you are. I don't speak with Kyle much, but I don't need to talk to know what he's like. First of all, his girlfriend is friggin' Stacy Lennox. The stare he gives me when I pass by is enough to creep me out for the whole day. It would be lucky if Stacy didn't come along and start yapping about how Brian is out of my league. She has Kyle to play with, so why would she even care? Like, ask your boyfriend out for a drive, jeez. Have a nice life with him so Brian can stay out of the poison he does not deserve. Again.
Never fucking not.
Wait, I'm looking in.
Yeah. Oh my god. No.
No. Go away. I wake up without waking up. Same rainy night, I left this room and this nightmare.
Just stop saying shit. Maybe it does listen.
Hello? Hello, hello?
I have to take a picture of it. What the hell? Oh, that's fucking bad.
There was something there.
What
There
the
was something
hell?
there.
I know, I see it.
Apply now. What the fuck is he smiling at? Teeth!
Oh god.
What? You belong here.
Really just like when games do that. You have to put it in the on the map.
What was it? Was it Visage that made us do this?
Yeah. Well, in Visage, it was like kind of nicely done. On my mouth.
It's so loud. Did you just like
What?
gonna headbutt the door?
Look around.
This is a
Room's a
mess.
fucking disaster.
Probably never left the room much.
Check the bathroom, there's a note.
Looking pretty normal. There was a consultant session at Green High University student program. They called it GUSP, lol, WTF, at the gym today. I've seen its posters all over the schools since the day I arrived. It had nothing better to do, so to give it a visit and spend my precious after school time reading brochures. And once again, just like at the library, I was surprised to see Brian here. He was at the yearly decision program booth. I wanted to talk to him, but instead I ran out of the room, jumped to my bed, and out of nowhere tears started to drop. I bet it was because of those stupid hearts. Yep, I saw those hearts again. Now they were on the gym walls too. Whoever drew them must be really insecure about the relationship, insecure like me. Deep down, I know I want those hearts on the walls too, but seeing Brian at the university booth felt like finally getting punched by reality. I have no idea what I'll be doing in a couple of years. I thought of staying here at Rosen Peak, but with Brian preparing to leave, there's just no point to it. No Brian, no hearts on the wall. God, it's like my brain's creating a storm. I'm just gonna lie down for a bit. Hopefully, I'll wake up next week. Life is nothing but a repetition of waking up and nothing to live for. I even false hope for. Long time ago, when I was finally could accept my feelings for Brian, I thought everything was going to change. But every day was still just like every day. He was still a school star. I was still his friend. When you live in Rosen Peak, people expect things to stay the same. If anything changed between us, it could ruin me and everything around him. So that's how I went. Nothing changed when the whole world burned. I kept telling myself maybe after graduation I'll be able to express my feelings for him. I let the fire in my heart eat through my soul and body. I called myself a coward, but I chose to keep what little I had to enjoy. I was a poor kid, crawled up in bed. But do I really deserve the charity title? Am I really a victim of all this? Who's here to judge me anyway? I'm all over. It's all over. Everyone left me. So why do I have to feel like I'm being chased? Like someone's always watching me?
Ew.
Like
Creepy.
someone's always trying to judge me. How did the invite go? She in or not? Oh, she's good. Looks like I can't say no to a party like this. Sweet, time to give her the drama she wants so bad.
That's just awful.
I didn't see that. I know I used half of the diary writing about Stacy being a bitch, but now she's just unstable. It wasn't even past the first class when I saw her arguing with crazy with Kyle. I heard her shouting something like, "I'm done doing shit for you," before storming away. Then she saw me. I was the next target. She stuttered towards me and said, "This is all your fault. Why don't you go back to fucking San Diego?" Whoa, what did I do? She was off before I could even open my mouth. I turned to Kyle for answers, but he was gone too. Come to think of it, I rarely saw them hanging out recently, but I didn't know things were so intense. Brian's been acting weird too, though. He hasn't talked to me much recently. He even looks somewhat more upset than usual. I finally tried to ask him what was wrong, but he cut me short, asking if I called him last night again. All I could give was a blank face until Brian said, "Never mind," and walked away. What was that about? What did he mean by again? Calling him in the middle of the night for no reason is something I've dreamed about, but that doesn't mean I actually did it. What the hell is going on? Because of her, the moment she came to our lives, what little I had to enjoy started to crumble. Only bad changes happening in my life, no matter how hard I try to protect it. A city girl just asking to become an outsider. That was all she was to me. Hell, what was all she was to run, even to be? But then I saw them talking at the library. I couldn't see clearly, but I could know it from B's face. He was making a smile. It was another smile, taunting my feelings for B. No one would ever know what kind of emotions I was hit with at that moment. A change was happening, and I didn't like it at all. Stacy didn't like it either, and she could never stand letting it, like an easy social prey, slip away from her. Naturally, Stacy took a peek into her diary one day and she took pictures of some of the entries and sent them to me and to her gang. She wanted everyone to join her twisted and childish game. What? The diary had no special meaning to me, not until I read about how Brian took that cunt on a fucking tour of the town. He had no interest in girls whatsoever, and suddenly now he's hanging out with an outsider. That moment I got tired of doing nothing. I knew how to do something, so I gave Stacy an idea. It was going to be easy to spike a drink, get her wasted and humiliate the shit out of it. Oh wait, what? Only then she would know her place. It could have been so simple if only B didn't get in the way. So, she's just as bad as Stacy. The hell? She crazy too. I was hoping to do nasty stuff to a drink out. Still can't believe Brian had to take her away like that. Well, needy bitches like Sam do make some. Wait, what? And she has some nasty daddy issues too. I got an idea. How about we show everyone how needy a bitch can be? I thought I was Sam. What's happening here? Sounds fun. But how? Leave it to me. Just keep reading a diary once in a while.
What?
Well, that was weird. That's a really loud clap.
That was slightly louder.
Ew. Okay.
What?
I don't even know how to describe what happened this morning. This is fucked up. My hands are shaking again. It started when I opened my locker.
Yeah, it was,
Someone sort of like and pulled out. For a few seconds, my brain was cut out from whatever was happening. When I finally looked down, there were dozens of pictures scattered in the hallway. All of them were pictures of Brian with gibberish written on them. The whole school was at the hall. They looked at the pictures and then me and then at the pictures. Brian was there too. The face he gave me, the face of disgust. He turned away and left. He didn't even say anything. I tried to chase him, say something, anything to him, but the floor started spinning and people started whispering like they knew what was going on. The air soon began to choke my throat. I swept what was on the floor and ran off into class. Of course, Stacy must have something to do with this. I looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. The rest of the day was about nothing but avoiding eye contact with anyone. I can't sleep. Brian's not answering any of my texts. There's no one to talk to. This is the... Diary had no special meaning to me. Not until I read about how Brian took the cut. Oh wait, hold on. Beep 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 beep. Kept saying nothing was going on between them. Lies. How could you? But I wasn't about to believe everything that was just rainbows and butterflies. Ew. In my eyes, Sam was using Brian to fill his sad, empty... Whose diary is this? That's Sam's diary, those pages. Whose diary is this? I couldn't let that happen. She wanted drama she didn't deserve. He didn't deserve shit. She doesn't get to barge in and start stealing my life I've only dreamed of. Stacy kept doing what she does best, digging into other secrets. She sent pictures of the little shit's diary pages to me. That's how I found out about her little trip to Calton Hill. It was our hideout since first year of high school, and her presence turned into fucking nothing. How could B do this to us? The only way to break them apart was to show Brian what a creep she was. Did you see that? That was weird.
yeah.
I kept reading the disgusting words she wrote on her diary. At the same time, I felt something, a reminder of how I felt when I fell for B. How it felt so right and terribly wrong. Screaming into my pillow never helped with making the feelings go away. Did you find the diary yet? Babe, I think you're taking this too seriously. Do you find it or not? I think she knows I'm sneaking into her room. I can't find it anywhere. Babe, don't you think you're too obsessed with breaking them up? You're giving up now, forget it. Please, babe, maybe Brian doesn't even like the girl. I said forget it! Ooh, you did. The school counselor called me today. Mr. Ferns asked me if the rumors are true. Rumors that I've been leaving heart drawings all over the school. Rumors that I've been stalking Brian. At this point, the whole school must be out of its mind. I didn't even know the letters in the fucking hearts spelled S and B. And what? And what? Just because the initials are S and B, suddenly everyone's name that starts with them are either Sam or Brian? And guess what's even crazier? Words on the streets. Sam Holt, the daughter of the child molester, craves forbidden love. Weird. How on earth did Stacy find out about my dad? Why would she do so much to fuck up my life? And where the fuck is she? Is she? You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting for Brian to listen to me. I'm tired of looking for words that describe this fucking situation. I can't believe I have to go through this again. So far from home and so soon. Brian, please say anything. Jesus. Then I remembered she wrote something about a dad. It must have something to do with her existence in my life. I started digging. It wasn't even a challenge. Keith Holt, rest of us sexually assaulted a teenager. It was beautiful. I found the perfect ending. All I had to do next was fill in the rest of the story. Sam Holt calls Brian from a payphone in the middle of the night and silently listens to his voice. And I can't believe I go to school for celebrity. That Sam girl's got some balls showing up to the class when everyone's talking about a pervy dad. Respect! Sam Holt takes Brian's picture and keeps them hidden in her locker. Sam Holt draws hearts all over the school and it's
Look
others
at
now
the
Brian is
tweets.
hers.
Oh, there is a tweet.
A needy city girl with serious issues. She was just a disaster waiting to happen. No one, even Brian, would think otherwise. I made all the preparations while Stacy spread the rumors I created. It was never easy. I once almost got caught taking a picture of Brian using the restroom. But I kept going. Every picture I took was a love confession I could never make. Every heart I drew was my sacrifice for him. And in the end, I got what I wanted. Yeah. Wait, Kyle? You think so? Nah.
That would be a bit of a twist.
It would be a twist, yeah. Yeah, it would be actually. Yeah, because she's calling him babe, right?
Yeah.
It's not normal.
Holy shit.
That's so weird. When enough, yeah, and it's not like he would easily be able to go into the bathroom. When enough suspicion piled up on Sam, I stuffed all the pictures I took into a locker. It was a happy coincidence. Yeah, it was a happy coincidence that B was there to see the spectacular unfold when it happened. It was over. Things were about to turn back to normal, and then Stacy's drama-filled head exploded. Whoa. Hide, coward. Oh, in the locker.
And we have to stay until the noise cools down.
Hey, know what I'm gonna do?
Oh, just the light, yeah.
Oh man. Why can I hide next?
In the microwave. Or something. Oh.
Box? I'll just run across an sure I'll find smoke. Damn it. While joking, he's gonna die.
What does it say over there?
While joking, you're gonna die. I was a no. I'm done watching you get away with this shit you've done to me. Did you really think I wouldn't find out that you've been using me to break Sam and Brian apart so you can have some fun with her? Well, I had my share of fun when I told Brian what you've been doing. You should have seen the face he made when I got to the part of you drawing those retarded hearts all over the school. Hope you enjoy your happy life now. There's no Brian to get in your way. By the way, I saw you staring at that college poster, but Did you like the girl on the poster too? Is that why you tore her face off? You need help. Don't bother calling me Stacy. What? Huh. That's more notes. How far does this go? Please, ma'am. Stacy got it all wrong.
Yeah, it's Kyle.
Last day, Brian.
Must be.
So the last day he talked to me. He was so angry at me, he would never understand what I did for him. Typical, so fucking typical. Again, I was left alone to suffer. This time someone had to pay for it. What was that? That was a locker. Ryan.
I'm guessing you have to find the key somewhere in the book, maybe?
I'm not sure if you like could go behind it or something.
What about the bathroom?
Turn the lights, yeah. Oh yeah, maybe.
That note's from Brian that's on the desk. This one.
Been sitting there for a while. Okay. Oh fuck. He's gonna kill her.
I think you have to run. Mr. Krabs.
Ew. No.
I mean, that's what I thought it looks like. But you have to admit, it's it's similar. Like, look. Oh, not this. This is Mr. Krabs. I guarantee you. Money, 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 money.
Is there not a locker I can... Hey. Well,
And then, yeah, we have to run to the AM. Push her off. Holy shit. You have to find another way down.
Yeah, I have to find a stick. I'm preparing for a rematch with the Hammerheads. Sovereign. It was an accident. I never meant to kill her. Or maybe I did. Did I? But it doesn't matter now. Did any of what I did matter? I left the team soon after what happened to Carlton. After that, the school. From what I've heard, Brian easily got accepted to university. He left town right after graduation. The fact that he's a star athlete with notable school record worked like a charm. He's been growing the idea of leaving Rosen Peak since his mom died. Living with the obnoxious dad didn't help much. With being attached to his hometown, we never got to talk about it seriously. Brian didn't really want to, but every time he hinted about leaving, I tried so hard to ignore what it meant for me. Even those college posters all over the school were laughing at me. They were making fun of the impending doom. They were all saying, haha, see, you're gonna die alone here. Maybe I knew that Bee took an interest in Sam because she was just a clueless new girl. He was lonely enough to do anything for any guy who was nice to her, but jealousy is a strong creature. It quickly devoured my mind as soon anger took control of me. And I just needed someone to be mad at other than Brian. Even after he left me, anger stayed. It devoured me whole. And again, it's time to wake up. But wake up for what? To be greeted by the fact that I must start running around in circles again? That I must stick needles into my body so I can forget my past for a few fucking minutes? It's just like that story Miss Lacey told us about the shortest horror story in the world. The last one on Earth heard a knock at the door. I'm alone in my room. I'm alone in the world. There's someone knocking on the door. I don't know who it is, but I keep the door locked. No one comes in, no one goes out. I'm so tired. I just want it to end. Let's just wake up. Let's just open the door. I don't care who or what is waiting for me. But what about my diary? The one I've been keeping to remind myself that how I am the victim of everything that's happened. I don't know what I would do without it. What will keep me from going insane? So here comes the big question. Should I keep it? The diary? Should we keep it? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
I mean, it's like a reminder of everything. So
Fuck it. I'm not giving up on anything left for me. Nothing's my fault. I'm not letting go of anything ever again.
oh,
Guys, take another. What? Shit. It will never end. A game by so you enjoy. Thanks. Huh.
that was a
Interesting.
really good game.
Mm-hmm. It was cool. It was interesting. Definitely had a bit of a twist to it as well. Hmm.
Uh,
Does that go away?
Reap,
I
reap,
want.
reap your lips.
I know. Love Sam. Interesting. Cool. Well, that was really good. Wow, I didn't realize that was the time. I'm gonna have to run off pretty quickly after playing that. Uh, Thank you for watching, everyone. That was
Yeah,
good.
this was super fun. I like both games. The video should be up on YouTube shortly.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be streaming again on Saturday. I don't know
Saturday.
what yet, but we'll decide. Yeah, I have something on Friday. So
Okay. Okay. Yes, yes. Sounds good. Well, we'll see you all
yeah,
Saturday then.
take care and bye bye.
Have a good night. Bye bye.